7:30. Usually I walk into Alea's room to wake her up, but she met me out here on the corner, out in the hall. I'm just going to show you what I do every day on the weekdays while having 2 kiddos. So you'll get to see what I do. This morning I made egg with spinach for Alea. Good morning. Look at your bed head. Okay, eat so that you can get ready for school. While Alea is eating breakfast, if I have dishes to unload, I unload them and get started on more dishes. This morning, I'm really hungry, so sometimes I'll eat something this early, sometimes I won't, but I am hungry this morning. So I'm just putting a boiled egg so I can quickly go back to sleep for a little bit after Alea gets started with school. All right, so it's 7:55. I just sent AJ to her room so she can get started on her Zoom call. Usually, I try to clean up whatever I can, just try, by the time my food is done cooking so that I can just eat and go right back to bed for as much as I can. This morning, I've been up since 4:45, I want to say. I fed Elias and I went to put him down and he started crying. He couldn't get comfortable. And I could hear him like putting his hands in his mouth, so it sounded like he was still hungry, which he was. So I put him back on me, fed him, and I just snuggled with him until he fell asleep. He fell asleep a little bit after 7, and so he fed twice this morning since 4:45 when I woke up, and he went potty, so I changed him twice as well. And so by the time he finished, there was no point in me going back to sleep because I had to wake up at 7:30 to get Alea ready for school. So I've just been up. Usually what I do is I'll show you the sterilizer. So usually what I do in the morning, because I'll either pump super late at night or early in the morning, and I take the stuff out. I already did this, or yesterday. I didn't pump late yesterday. I already washed everything. So this is our sterilizer. There's room for 6 bottles. I put the pump parts down here because they actually do not fit up on top. So there's this rack and then this portion that goes on top, and then the lid. So this has settings for just washing or drying, or you can do washing and drying, and then you'll hit this once to get it started, and then if you want it to dry, I think it's to dry normally is 30 minutes, and then more than that is 45. I think you can go up to an hour. I don't remember, but this is like our little drying station of our bottles, my bottles for pumping, and nipple shields, which we actually I'm not using right now. And this is our letter board. Let me move this, I don't know. It says a witch and her little monsters live here. So I think this is dry now, but I used this to defrost milk when I had frozen milk and I was feeding Elias. So it's really, really, really convenient to use that because it heats up really fast and it heats up really fast and just makes things a whole lot easier. So Elias is due to eat in 3 hours, so or 2 hours, oh, it's 8 o'clock now. So 2 hours, Elias is due to eat. So I'm just gonna eat this real quick and go right back to bed because I need to get the sleep as much as I can. He's doing really well with feeding, so it's usually not a problem. And since we've now moved off of the nipple shields, it's one less thing I have to worry about bringing when we leave the house. Because I actually did forget to bring nipple shields one time when we were out, and at that time he would not eat without the nipple shield, so it was really bad. I always like to try to feed him often before I go to a bottle. So, but for 2 days he didn't do a bottle. He did one yesterday when we were out. So he did eat before we left, but then we were out for 4 hours, so I had to feed him while we were out anyways. And so because we were out in the store, I just went ahead and gave him a bottle instead of putting him on me. So that way we didn't have to sit in the car while he ate. But yeah. All right, so normally what I have is like a bagel and cream cheese, but I'm out of bagels and cream cheese. So I'm gonna eat hard-boiled egg. I used to be able to eat 2, but because I ate them so much when I was pregnant, I just cannot even stomach eggs sometimes just because the amount of that I ate. So I'm just gonna do 1 and a little thing of milk and be done with it. So it is 9:45. Alea just jumped back on Zoom. I went to sleep right away and I even drooled. And then Elias started to get fussy around 9:25, 9:30. So I was trying to put him back to sleep to see if he would let me sleep another 30 minutes. But that didn't happen. I just changed his diaper and now he's eating. Normally I try to keep him on not on a set schedule. I feed him whenever he's hungry, but there's a schedule that I try to go by so I can have an idea of about how long his breaks in between feedings he should have. So I'm feeding him right now, and then I'll show you what we do next. So normally Elias will take another nap, but today is a different day. He doesn't want to. So I have him sitting out in front of the window so he can get some sunlight, and I'm gonna keep him in here in the swing until I am done cleaning up the kitchen, living room area, because that's a really crazy mess right now. All right, so next I'm going to sweep up my floor, or Swiffer, whatever you want to call it, with this really big, long push thing. Okay, so I finished up the floor. I have the water running to get warm because I got everything ready for Elias's bath. Like, he scratched up his face even more. So I'm gonna get ready and do that, and then yeah, we'll just keep going on with our day. So little guy is all clean. We're gonna go to the room and get him dressed so he's not cold and shivering. All right, so I'm done changing the baby. I attempted to take pictures of him. I'll show you how cute he looks. Here's Elias. Hi, baby. There's this little shirt that his auntie ordered him. He took off his gloves, so I had to put it back on him. I'm about to have lunch. I just finished cleaning off the counters a little bit. There's still a bunch of stuff, like the printer that we needed, but I have leftovers from 2 nights ago. It's shaved beef with white rice. It reminds me of the Yoshinoya bowls that I used to have in California. And so this is something I really, really like. And plus, I usually cook vegetables and stuff. Really feel like having that, but I am so tired. I just want to eat. I'm so hungry. So I want to change, and then I'm going to have to feed the baby again soon. So stay tuned for that. So as you can tell, I didn't get to change yet, and there's his little face. There he is. He's eating. So I'm going to put some trash TV, aka the Kardashians. And I gotta go get Alea's clothes out because she's in the shower. She has to get back on Zoom in an hour, I think. I don't even know what time it is. But I just know she has to get back on out too. So I'm gonna go get her clothes ready and finish feeding this little guy. And then finally shower. We are still here on the couch. Still haven't showered. In my pajamas. And this guy. He's attached. He won't let me get up. Look at him. Hi, welcome to Kroger.
Well, thank you.
Let me know if you need any help.
Thank you.
Hi, ma'am. Are you all set?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. Bye.
This guy's knocked all the Play-Doh down.
So it's almost 2:30 and I have the little guy here. He was crying so much. And I was gonna feed him right now. I might still try to feed him. But he's just so tired from crying so much, and I took the shower as quickly as I could. Obviously I didn't wash my hair just so that I can get out as soon as I can. But after I feed him, I'm gonna try to fold laundry. I forgot to mention, when I walked out, I put a load of laundry in, so I always like to do that just to make sure I have something accomplished. You know, if I don't do the floors, I have laundry done, washed and dried, not always necessarily folded, but I'm gonna try my best and show you. He's still like whimpering, and he scratched his face up really bad. Well, he stopped whimpering now that I said it, but yeah, this is the day, how it goes. But I think we're gonna stop the video here. It's long enough. This is pretty much our day routine, what we do, and yeah, I don't get a whole lot done, as you can tell. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.